Martinez with a drive out to right field, tracking, going, gone! A grand slam home run for Pedro Martinez. It's 7-0. And there's a liner to left. It's gonna tie the game. Rich Thompson's gonna wheel it around, and the Nighthawks are gonna win this game. McClure will score, and the Nighthawks are gonna walk it off here at home. They'll win it 5-4. It's a beautiful day for baseball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Babe Ruth Field at Majestic Park in wonderful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawk Baseball on your home for the Nighthawks, the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us here on the Nighthawk Network. My name is Mark Oliver. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: by Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services. Also by RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs. CHI St. Vincent proudly supports Nighthawk Nation this season. And a special thank you to Levi Hospital, cheering on the Nighthawks this season. Hot Springs National Park. Visit Hot Springs, America's first resort. Thank you for your support of National Park College Nighthawk Athletics. If you would like to support Nighthawk Nation, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. Back home at Majestic Park for the penultimate time this season, Carter Gaston on the hill for the home team in what Coach Rich Thompson calls the biggest game of the season for National Park College. They'll take on their rival from down in Camden, the SAU Tech Rockets. Gaston getting the start on the hill. And as we take a look at each of these teams in the standings, here's the entire Region 2 picture. But the two teams you need to be worrying about are in the 8th spot and the 9th spot. One of these teams, either SAU Tech or National Park College, will advance to the Region 2 tournament in Enid, Oklahoma, as the 4 seed out of the Eastern Conference, the Arkansas side of things. National Park College currently 1 game back, outside looking in. If the postseason were to end today, this 3-game series is everything. Game 1 tonight, a 9-inning showdown here at the ballpark. Games 2 and 3 in Camden on Saturday. The first pitch from Gaston, a slow ground ball. We're underway here in Hot Springs, and the leadoff hitter, Cale Edmonds, will reach on an infield single. The Rockets have their first man aboard today. For the Nighthawks, Carter Gaston getting this start as a 12th appearance of the season. His 9th start this year. He's 3-5, a 4.56 ERA, 69 strikeouts. That's the team lead for NPC, a true fireball thrower. For National Park College, dressed in white here at home on a Thursday evening. The second hitter is the center fielder, number 16, Jake Dupre, for the Rockets. Dupre bats .304 this season, has 34 hits, 28 runs scored, 22 RBI. He's the team leader in stolen bases with 21 swiped bags. Count is 1-0 on Dupre as Gaston misses his mark. Same place, same result, a quick 2-0 on Dupre. The runner on first is Cale Edmonds, the shortstop. On the first pitch he saw, blooping an infield single over to Q Walton. Over the head of Wesley Campbell at third. Bad bounce equals a base runner. The count is 2-0. Gaston misses down low, ball 3. We take a look at the batter, Jake Dupre batting the right-hand side as the Rockets look to keep that advantage in Region 2 play. Like I said, a one-game advantage over the Nighthawks with the postseason looming. And Dupre will take one on the shoulder, hit by a pitch, 2 base runners on here early in the top of the first inning. The next hitter for SAU Tech is left fielder Cooper McDaniel. McDaniel batting .331 this season, leading the team in batting average, 49 hits, 35 runs scored, 31 RBI as a team lead. He also leads the team in home runs with 7. He bats with 2 on, no one out. First pitch from Gaston on the inside, it's ball 1. Edmonds on second, Dupre on first for the Rockets. Gaston checks the runners, fires home, and gets the swinging strike. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out today. Wish you were here. And still time for you to get here if you're local. A beautiful night for baseball due up. The lights will be on shortly. We'll take this one into the evening. And the fans making their way into the stands today. Just getting off work, grabbing a bite to eat, coming watching some baseball here in Hot Springs. No place you'd rather be. Count is 2-1 on McDaniel as Gaston has the one he wants. Pankey puts it outside. No chase, 3-1. The Rockets are threatening to load the bases in the top of the first inning with no one out. Corner infield ready. There's a strike down the middle. It's a full count on Cooper McDaniel. Gaston looking to win the battle here. The team leader in strikeouts, looking for his first of the ball game. The 3-2, ground ball into the gap in left field. Fielded by Martinez. Everyone's going to get the stop sign. The bases are loaded. We'll get our scoreboard or graphic adjusted there for you. Bases loaded. Here comes the third baseman, Jalen Johnson, to the plate. Johnson batting .239 this season with 16 hits, 21 RBI. And here comes head coach Rich Thompson to talk things over with his sophomore hurler. While Coach Thompson talks to his man, let's talk to you. That's the McClure fan club checking in. Hello, Bonesman. Double Oak, Texas representing. Go Nighthawks. And, of course, Aunt Kathy is in Lisbon, Louisiana tonight, cheering on Carter Gaston and NPC. Hello, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us today. Your comments next here on the Nighthawk Network. Thompson talking things over with this guy. And that's a good mound visit right there. After the first 3 batters Gaston faces, reaches base. And while this matchup is of extreme importance, it is not necessarily a must-win game for NPC, but they would really like to have it. A win here would bring each team even in the Region 2 standings with 5 games remaining for each side. Once the 3-game series concludes, NPC will have ASU Mid-South next week, who is currently in last place in Region 2 play, whereas SAU Tech has one of the conference top dogs in the University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain, currently sitting number 2 in the standings. Of course, you know it's baseball. Anything can happen. There's no easy wins in this region. But if NPC could take 2 out of 3 from the Rockets, they feel like they're in the driver's seat to reach the postseason. The force out at home, the runner is safe. And slight hesitation over at third on the throw from Wesley Campbell. A run will score. The bases remain loaded. SAU Tech strikes in the top of the first. Edmonds will score on the play. Dupre to third. McDaniel to second. Johnson's on first. The next batter is second baseman Shea Thibodeau. Thibodeau bats .312 this year. 34 hits, 31 runs scored, and an impressive 26 walks this season. The first 4 batters for the Rockets today have reached base. No outs in the top of the first inning. The count is 0-1 after a foul ball. The next pitch is driven. That one's deep, and Lumsden's going to watch it go. That's a grand slam. So SAU Tech will blow it open here in the top of the first inning. A grand slam from Thibodeau. Scores everyone. It's 5-0. Base is empty. No one out. The next batter is right fielder Carter Griffin. Five runs on 3 hits for the Rockets. A single, a hit by pitch, a single, a fielder's choice, and a grand slam. That's a foul ball to start the at-bat for Griffin. Nighthawks in a hole early, but of course we're going the full 9. Still a lot of baseball to go in this one. Gaston fires down the middle, gets strike 2. The count is 0-2. Gaston winds and fires. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. That's a strikeout. And that's about the best way that you can answer back if you're Carter Gaston. And the Nighthawks right here getting a strikeout. And that's the first way to stop the bleeding here in the top of the first inning. Designated hitter Gabe Reed will take his turn for the Rockets. Batting .243 this year. 18 hits, 20 runs scored. But he also leads the team in strikeouts with 32. He takes strike 1 looking on the first pitch from Gaston. Gaston looking to notch back-to-back strikeouts here. Base is empty, pressure is off. A swinging heave there. It's 0-2. Gaston has the one he wants. On its way, there's a ground ball. Fielded by Josh Waycaser at second. Sensley makes the play. 2 away. The number 8 hitter in the Rocket lineup is first baseman Ashton Yarbrough. Yarbrough batting with the bases empty, batting .200 this season with 11 hits, 18 runs scored. Gaston's first pitch drops low for a ball. Gaston has the one he wants on the signal from Mason Pankey, his battery mate. Here's the pitch on the outside, no swing. That's ball 2. 29 pitches here in the top of the first inning for Carter Gaston. And the count is 2-0 on Yarbrough. Slider drops in for a strike as Gaston works to battle back in the count. It's 2-1. Gets the pitch from Pankey. Loses his grip there on the ball. 3-1. Pankey gets set behind the plate. Down at the knees, that's strike 2. The count is full. Payoff pitch, fouled away. And that's a deep one. A lot of youngsters in attendance here at Majestic Park today. Little League baseball and softball happening around the complex this evening. The count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch from Gaston, another foul ball. Return to sender, off the screen. Yarborough steps back in from the left-hand side. That'll be ball 4, and Yarborough will reach base with a 2-out walk. The Rockets have another base runner. And the 9th batter will come to the plate, catcher Drake Aycock. Aycock batting .216 this year. 19 hits, 17 runs scored, 17 walks. The first pitch of the at-bat is high above the shoulders for ball 1. Gaston with a close eye on the runner at first, fires home, check swing, he went around to even the count. One and one on Aycock at home plate. Gaston winds and fires, it's too high. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be ball 3. As it gets away from Gaston, trying to bring the heat. Gaston watching Yarborough closely. The runner on first, held on by Spencer Sensley. The 3-1, high, ball 4. We do see activity starting to work in the Nighthawk bullpen here in the first inning. We've batted around here in the inning. After 2 outs, back-to-back walks issued by Gaston as Yarborough advances to second, Aycock on first. Here comes Cale Edmonds for the second time today. First pitch, a swinging strike. Edmonds singled and scored earlier this inning. The count is 0-1. Gaston eyes the runners, fires home, a foul ball. Gaston and the Nighthawks 1 strike away from getting to the batter's box where they have work to do. The 0-2 delivery, a swinging strike, got him to chase, and the Nighthawks take care of the Rockets. 5 runs score in the top of the first inning. The Nighthawks come to bat and start the rally next here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
SAU Tech takes a 5-0 lead into the bottom of the first inning. A grand slam home run from Shea Thibodeau. That made the difference, blowing the game wide open early in this one. That's good news for Asher Hastings, the sophomore pitcher getting the start for the Rockets. He's 3-5 this season. A 6.41 ERA, 78 strikeouts this year. And he makes his 8th start of the season. He'll go to battle against the top of the lineup for NPC. Let's take a look at that lineup. Josh Lumsden in right. Pedro Martinez in left. Jimbo Batchelor, the DH. That's the 1, 2, and 3. Campbell batting 4th at third base. Sensley batting 5th at first base. Pankey batting 6th, the catcher. Walton, Waycaser, and Garcia, as you see on your screen. Round out the 7, 8, and 9 guys for NPC in this one today. Lumsden, Martinez, Batchelor. Campbell, Sensley, Pankey, Walton, Waycaser, and Garcia. The Rockets finishing up their warm-ups. And the Nighthawks hungry to get some hits here. Josh Lumsden has been a gem, the freshman outfielder / infielder. Has really been able to do it all this season, earning himself at top of the lineup and the top spot. Batting .278 this year, 35 hits. That ties for the team lead. His 27 runs also ties for the team lead. Eight doubles, 19 ribbies for Lumsden this year. Count is 1-0 on J-Lum. Hastings fires, and there's a drive out in the left field. That will get down and go all the way to the warning track. Lumsden will be held up at first, but it's a leadoff single for National Park College. Bringing up left fielder Pedro Martinez. Martinez has been a consistent force for NPC at the plate this season, batting .271. 35 hits, 27 runs. That ties for the team lead with Josh Lumsden in both of those categories. 30 ribbies also tying for the team lead. Martinez takes strike one on the first pitch from Hastings. Lumsden with a small lead over at first base for the Nighthawks. And a throw back. Lumsden's there safely. Back home, Martinez steps in, ready to rock. Hastings has the pitch he wants. It's on its way, outside, no chase from Pedro. That evens the count at 1 apiece. 5 runs on 4 hits for the Rockets in the top of the first. NPC on its way to answering here in the bottom of the frame. Martinez with a drive, just foul on the other side of the line. He'll be behind in the count 1-2. One and two on Pedro Martinez. Back into the box, ready to go. Here's the pitch, and there's strike 3. Martinez will go down for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Jimbo Batchelor. Batchelor bats .271 this year, 32 hits, 28 runs scored. He's tied for the team lead with 30 RBI, and he's the team leader in walks with 38. He's also a fast one. When he gets on base, 9 stolen bases this year. That's best. That's third best on the team. Batchelor looking to stand up and deliver. And the runner will go. Lumsden takes off for second, and he'll get in safely. Lumsden read the pitcher perfectly, moving into scoring position. On a big stolen base for Josh Lumsden. That's number 10 of his Nighthawk career. And the top 10 all-time leaderboard awaits Lumsden soon. Pitch down low, called a strike on Batchelor. The count is 0-1. Asher Hastings delivers. Batchelor takes it in the back, and that results in runners on first and second. The next hitter for the Nighthawks is Garland County's very own Wesley Campbell. Formerly of Fountain Lake Charter High School, the former Cobra. Steps in for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 men on, only 1 out. He could really cut into the deficit here with a big swing. First pitch taken outside, high, ball 1. Campbell this season bats .267. 28 hits, 14 runs, 6 doubles, 5 homers. That's the team lead for the freshman. As he'll swing through for strike 1, 1-1. The next pitch is outside, and a good eye by Campbell, bringing the count to 2-1. Lumsden on second, Batchelor on first for NPC. At the back of the batter's box, Campbell is ready to go. Hastings pitch way outside, and the runners are both going to take off into scoring position. Lumsden to third, Batchelor to second. Advancing on the wild pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. Campbell swings a mean bat, don't get me wrong, but the young man on deck swings a meaner one. Spencer Sensley eyeing the situation as Campbell swings through there. 3-2. Both of these guys at the 4 and 5 spot in the lineup, absolute power. Campbell and Sensley, quite the 1-2 punch. Looking for run production here. The count is full. Campbell waits, and he'll pop it up foul out of play. And that begins everybody's favorite secondary game at the ballpark, car dodgeball. If you know, you know. If you've ever been to Majestic Park here in Hot Springs, you know there's not a whole lot of parking all spread out. They're jam-packed in like sardines and prime targets for rogue baseballs. As another foul ball, Campbell trying to play with somebody's car insurance bill. But it dodges all the cars in the parking lot. The count remains full on Wesley Campbell, 3-2. Asher Hastings has the pitch that he wants. The 3-2, ball 4. And that will load the bases for Spencer Sensley. Sensley's been on an absolute tear lately for the Nighthawks. 6 homers this season, batting .255. 12 hits, 10 runs. Half of his hits are home runs. When you're hot, you're hot. Bases loaded, 1 out. A swing and a miss for strike 1. Could we see grand slams for each team in the first inning? The count is 0-1. A pitch outside taken by Sensley. Hard-hitting catcher Mason Pankey awaits on deck for the home team. The count is 1-1. Lumsden on third. Batchelor on second. Campbell on first. The 1-1 is fouled out of play. Sensley down in the count, 1-2. The hard-hitting first baseman takes his time. Gives himself some words of encouragement. He scoots up to the front of the batter's box. awaiting the 1-2 from Hastings. The pitch. Down below the knees. A good take by Sensley. 2-2. There is a drive, a laser, foul to the Rocket bullpen as Sensley fights to stay alive at the plate. Bases loaded, 1 out. Nighthawks can make this a 1-run game with 1 swing. Sensley back into the box. A light breeze blowing. Here's the pitch. There's a drive. Deep out to the outfield. It's going to stay in the park. The catch is made in center field. Every runner will tag. Campbell will retreat. 1 run scores. The Nighthawks are on the board. It results with runners on the corners on the RBI sacrifice fly from Spencer Sensley. It's 5-1. Two outs in the inning. Batchelor, the runner on third. Campbell, the runner on first. Mason Pankey will take his turn. The Nighthawk catcher has been a big breath of fresh air offensively for this ball club for about the past month or so. Pankey bats .383, it's best on the team. Ball 1 on the first pitch he sees. Pankey this season with 18 hits, 6 doubles, 2 homers, 11 RBI. And I believe a no pitch was called. We'll adjust our scoreboard accordingly. We'll get the adjusted count for you here in a moment. Here's the pitch to Pankey. He'll swing through for a strike. There's a deep drive foul. So what happened was a balk by the pitcher. It does score a run. Wesley Campbell is the runner on second. It's 5-2. Campbell in scoring position. Count is 0-2 on Pankey. On the inside, nearly hit him. Ducks away just in time. The count is 1-2 on Pankey. There's a ground ball. Fair ball to first base. And that'll take care of the Nighthawks in the first. 2 runs score, 5-2 SAU Tech. When we come back, it'll be the second inning here at the ballpark on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Off to the second inning we go here in this crucial NJCAA Region 2 showdown. Equally as important for SAU Tech, of course, one of these two teams will reach the postseason tournament in Enid, Oklahoma. One team will not. 6 games to go in the regular season, including tonight's showdown. Games 2 and 3 will be in Camden on Saturday. If you can make the trip, those will be big ones. NPC chipping away at the lead, able to get 2 runs across. An RBI sacrifice fly from Spencer Sensley. Jimbo Batchelor coming in to score on a balk. And now the Rockets will try to extend on what is now just a 3-run lead. Jake Dupre is the number 2 hitter in the Rocket lineup, facing off against Carter Gaston. First pitch of the at-bat, a swing and a miss. Dupre was hit by a pitch, came around to score on the grand slam later on in the inning by Thibodeau. The count is 0-1. That one drops right in. No swing, it's strike 2. Dupre in the box, ready to go. Gaston looking for strikeout number 3 today. Pitch is on its way. There's a ground ball over to Wesley Campbell. Reels it in, throws to Sensley, 1 down in the second. The next hitter is Cooper McDaniel, the left fielder. He singled and scored in the first inning. The first pitch from Gaston, fouled back to the screen, strike 1. And that's going to hit the batter. McDaniel will reach base for the second time today. It's the first base runner of the second inning for the Rockets. Next up for SAU Tech, Jalen Johnson. He reached on a fielder's choice, driving in a run. Back in the first inning. 1 out, 1 on for SAU Tech in the second. The runner will go on the first pitch. Pankey with the laser. Not in time. Results in runner in scoring position for SAU Tech. Carter Gaston has his pitch. On its way, check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And that'll be strike 2. Gaston checks the runner, fires one in, a foul ball. Here's the pitch from Gaston. High above the shoulders for a ball. Count is 1-2. Pankey gets set behind the plate. There's a foul ball deep into the parking lot. Johnson steps back in at the plate. Next pitch, a swing and a miss, and Gaston will get the strikeout for the second out of the inning. The third K of the day for Gaston, who earlier this season set NPC's single-game strikeout record with 15 in the game. Shea Thibodeau hit a grand slam his last time up. Certainly the big hero thus far offensively for the Rockets. He's going to try to drive in a run for second. First pitch, strike one at the knees. Gaston would love to get a little revenge here from the hill. Take down Thibodeau and get his team back to the batter's box in the bottom of the frame. The count is 0-1. Pitch on its way, outside corner, strike two. Pankey delivers the sign. Gaston checks the runner. 0-2 on its way. Gets away. It bounces off Pankey. And here comes the run home. Pankey, the laser to home plate. No. That'll be the 6th run in the ball game. Getting away from the catcher, Pankey. And that clears the bases here in the second. McDaniel scores on the passed ball. Back home, the count is 1-2. And there's a ball call. 2's on the board for the Rockets. Pankey trying to place the ball right there on that right outer edge of the home plate. Now moving a little bit more towards the inside. That ball gets away from Gaston. Reeled in by Pankey. The count is full. Right fielder Carter Griffin awaits on deck should the inning continue. Payoff pitch. And there's a foul ball. Thibodeau swings to protect himself there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It appears we've lost our batter cam. We'll work to get that reestablished for you in between the half inning. The 3-2 popped up, foul ball, out of play. Gaston winds and fires a deep drive to center field. Garcia backs up, makes the grab, and down go the Rockets in the top of the second. They'll add a run, 6-2. SAU Tech. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
Bottom of the second inning here at the ballpark. 6-2 SAU Tech. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for National Park College. Here in the inning, we'll see Q Walton, Josh Waycaser, and Dylan Garcia. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Quaterian Walton, Atlanta Georgia's finest, takes his turn first for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the second inning. Fans continuing to make their way into the ballpark today. Here at Hot Springs, Majestic Park, ball 1 on the first pitch that Q Walton sees. Another offering, jammed him on the inside, swung away, swung through, 1-1. Hastings fires outside edge. He'll miss his mark, ball 2. Nighthawks had a trio of base runners back in the first inning as Walton will drill that one out to right field. And the catch is made easily by Carter Griffin. That's the first out of the inning for National Park College here in the second. With Walton retired, it brings up Josh Waycaser. Waycaser getting the start for NPC. Over at second base today, he bats .233 this season. 10 hits, 5 runs scored, 9 RBI. Waycaser facing off against Hastings, watches that one sail away, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, strike 1. Excuse me, it will be marked as ball 2. Hastings fires up and in. That's a quick ball 3 on Waycaser. Looking for a 1-out walk in the second. Nighthawks looking for runs any way they can get him, chipping away at a 4-run deficit. Ball 4. So Waycaser will reach on consecutive pitches, and that brings up hard-hitting outfielder Dylan Garcia. The number 9 hitter in the Nighthawk lineup, Garcia. Coach Rich Thompson delivers the sign to his second baseman on the base paths, Josh Waycaser. Garcia will take strike 1. One out, one on for the Nighthawks. Hastings pitch, a swing above the shoulders, 0-2. The throw to first, Waycaser back. The 40th pitch of Asher Hastings' day on its way. It's a foul ball off the grandstand. Top of the lineup, due up next, Josh Lumsden's coming up. Count is 0-2 on Dylan Garcia. At the shoulders, a good take by Garcia, 1-2. Pitch on its way. A blooper popped up into the shallow outfield. Sailing underneath it at shortstop, Cale Edmonds. The play, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Josh Lumsden is 1 for 1. A single, a stolen base, and a run scored today. First pitch outside for ball 1. Mom and Dad are watching on the broadcast. Hello, Amanda. Hello, family, cheering on Jay Lum and the Nighthawks. So glad you're with us this evening. Wish you were here. The 1-0 is just a little outside, and the runner takes off for second. A quick 2-0 on Lumsden. Waycaser into scoring position for the Nighthawks. Lumsden trying to bring him home. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a ground ball scooped up by Edmonds. The throw to first. The Nighthawks are retired in the second. The Rockets will take a 4-run lead to the third inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park, coming up next on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Music is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
You smile, smile. When you smile.
Third inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Carter Gaston and the men in white go out to keep it a 4-run ball game. 1 hit for the Nighthawks, 4 for the Rockets. A first inning grand slam kind of made the difference in this one. Part of a 5-run first inning. Due up for the Rockets. In the inning, we'll see Carter Griffin, Gabe Reed, and Ashton Yarbrough. It's the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for SAU Tech. The young men from Camden step into the box. Corner infield playing in just in case there's a foul ball to start things off. Count is 0-1 on Carter Griffin, who struck out his only time up today. Griffin awaits the next pitch. He'll foul that one away. Into the parking lot. No victims yet for car dodgeball today. Gaston fires on the outside. That's a ball. It's 1-2. Gaston has the one he wants. Pankey gets set behind the plate. Pitch on its way. Check swing. Did he go around? No. 2-2. Two on its way. A little too low. The count is full. The Nighthawks get the sign from the dugout. 3-2 on its way. Check swing. He went around. That's a strikeout. That's the first out of the inning. Another K for Carter Gaston today. That's number 4. The next hitter for SAU Tech is designated hitter Gabe Reed. The DH grounded out to Josh Waycaser, his first time up, back in the first inning. Gaston flirting with that outer edge, gets a ball call, 1-0. Reed waiting for the pitch there, dropping low, 2-0. Gaston looking cool up on the hill, fires one in, looking for the knees. Can't quite get the call, 3-0. Now the Rocket designated hitter, threatening to reach base for the first time in this one. That's going to be a strike 1. Here's the 3-1 from Gaston, a foul ball. And the count goes full, 3-2. Gaston shakes a couple of pitches before finding the one he wants. It's ball 4 as he misses his target down low. Reaching for the first time today is Gabe Reed. So it's a 1-out walk issued to the Rockets here in the 3rd. The next hitter will be first baseman Ashton Yarbrough. Yarbrough walked his first time up. That was back in that big 5-run first inning. The Rockets batted around in that frame. Throw back to first. Sensley keeping the runner honest. Reed is back safely. Gaston checks the runner. The runner will go. Pankey with the laser down to second. Can they apply the tag? And no, not in time. And a runner moves into scoring position for the Rockets. Reed safe at second for SAU Tech. The count is 1-0. 1 out in the 3rd. Dropping in, strike 1. Gaston finds his place. Middle infield, ready for a strike if Gaston chooses to do so. He pitches home and pitches ball 2. The count is 2-1 on Ashton Yarbrough. There's the pitch, outside edge, strike 2. The sweet spot for Carter Gaston. Gaston looking for strikeout number 5 today. On its way, ground ball through the gap. They're going to send a run. Lumsden with the laser. Will there be a play at the plate? No. 7-2 SAU Tech. An RBI single for Yarbrough. And the Rockets will strike for the 3rd consecutive inning. Reed scores on the play. Activity resumes in the Nighthawk bullpen. The next batter is Drake Aycock, the catcher. One out, one on for the Rockets. Runner will go. There's a swing and a miss. Tag applied, not in time. The count is 0-1 back home on Aycock. Runner moves to second on the play. Gaston fires the 0-1. It bounces in front of home plate to even it up. One ball, one strike on Drake Aycock. Top of the lineup, due up next for the Rockets. Cale Edmonds is on deck. Here's the pitch. There's a drive, but it's foul. One ball, two strikes. Gaston shakes a pitch, comes to an agreement with his catcher Mason Pankey. 1-2, at the knees, too low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2, a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Carter Gaston. The second out of the inning recorded. And that brings up the top of the lineup for SAU Tech. Five strikeouts for Gaston. First pitch, a foul ball. Edmonds bats for the third time in today's game. He's 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and a run scored. Runner on second is Ashton Yarbrough. Here's the pitch home, another foul ball. Gaston and the Nighthawks are 1 strike away from keeping it just a 1-run third inning. Looking to ring up Edmonds for the second time in this one. He checks the runner briefly. Gets the sign from Pankey. 0-2 on its way. There it is. Strikeout number 6 for Carter Gaston. And that takes us to the bottom of the third inning. 7-2 SAU Tech. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
For 50 years, National Park College has been changing the lives of our students and their families to improve their quality of life and better our community. From GED courses to apprenticeships and bachelor's degrees, NPC offers the education students need to succeed. At NPC, we're here to nurture potential. Over 90% of our students receive financial aid, making education accessible without piling on excessive student debt. We're more than just educators. We're job creators, supporting 1,750 jobs in Garland County, propelling our state and region forward. Every dollar a student invests in an education at NPC is an investment in their financial future. We believe in the power of community, and our impact isn't just in the classroom, it's woven into the fabric of Hot Springs. Be a part of something transformative. Connect with our community and invest in the future. National Park College. Together we can continue changing lives for the next 50 years.
(7-2) Rockets here at the ballpark, bottom of the third inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. A lot of youngsters out here with us today. Hello there.
Hi.
Benjamin Oliver joining us after a hard day of work at 4th grade over at Mountain Pine. Anybody you want to give a shout out to today? No, didn't think so. Man, a few words. Benjamin Oliver, the man, the myth, the legend. He plays at Majestic Park too as well. A great ballpark, great facility, great people, helping grow the future of baseball and softball here in Central Arkansas. A hidden gem, not really so hidden actually, here in Hot Springs. Pedro Martinez will lead things off for the home team as we get set in the bottom of the third. We'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Martinez, Batchelor, and Campbell for the Nighthawks. Hastings on the hill for the Rockets, trying to protect a 5-run lead. SAU Tech has scored in each of the 3 innings so far. Just 1 hit for the Nighthawks today. Martinez looking for his first here. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Ball 1 on the first offering from Hastings. Martinez shows bunt, pulls back, takes one in the dirt, ball 2. Hastings has the one he wants. There is a drive, a ground ball scooped up at third by Johnson. The throw to first is in time, 1 away here in the third. Martinez is retired for the second time today. Next up, Jimbo Batchelor. Batchelor was hit by a pitch his first time up, scored on a balk. Now looking to repeat a little bit of history here. Get on base and score for the home team. 1 out in the inning, no one on. Batchelor swings at the first pitch he sees. It's a foul ball. Count is 0-1. A lot of people in the crowd really impressed with that barehanded grab by Rich Thompson. Count is 1-1. Next one drops low. That's going to be ball 2 on a good eye by Batchelor. There's a drive into shallow right field. Batchelor trying to beat it out, just barely missing. That'll be the second out of the inning. But a hard charge down the baseline just wasn't enough. Batchelor's out for the second out. Next up, Wesley Campbell. A lot of Fountain Lake Cobras here in attendance today. Some of Wesley's former Fountain Lake football teammates are here in the stadium tonight. As he'll take ball 1 up high. The 1-0, a hard ground ball hit to shortstop, fielded by Edmonds. The throw to first, and down go the Nighthawks. 1-2-3 in the third inning. We head to the fourth, 7-2 SAU Tech here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
One-third of the way through this one, we've got a pitching change for the home team. David Austin, the freshman hurler from Florida, will take his turn for the Nighthawks, trailing by 5 in the fourth inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Great crowd at the ballpark still making their way in. Nighthawks softball's here cheering on their baseball counterparts. Softball took a tough home doubleheader loss against University of Arkansas Rich Mountain yesterday here at the ballpark. Looking to bounce back. They've got SAU Tech this weekend as well, Saturday. And then one more home series against Western Oklahoma State next week. Excuse me. The umpires dealing with what looks to be unruly fans on the SAU Tech side. And it looks like they'll stay here and watch the game for now. We're ready for baseball here in the top of the fourth. Austin's first pitch on its way outside for ball 1. Austin making his 11th appearance of the season, a .956 ERA, 22 strikeouts. Same place, same result, it's ball 2. Here's a pitch, and there's a drive by Dupre. It'll stay in the ballpark. In foul territory, Josh Lumsden makes the catch for the first out of the inning. The next batter is Cooper McDaniel. McDaniel has reached base twice today. A single in the first, hit by a pitch in the second. He scored twice. McDaniel eyeing the first pitch. It drops in for strike one. Austin has the one he wants. Pankey gets set, up high at the shoulders. It's a good take, 1-1. There's a swing and a miss as Austin gets the best of him, 1-2. Looking for his first strikeout. Austin gets the ground ball scooped up by Walton. The throw to first. Sensley makes the play, 2 down. The next Rocket hitter is Jalen Johnson. Coach Rich Thompson out to talk about it here. SAU Tech apparently having a problem with the way Sensley raised his foot. I think he was just trying to get out of the runner's way. And that's going to be ball one against the next hitter, Johnson. Johnson reached on a fielder's choice back in the first, scoring a run. He struck out his last time up. Count is 1-0. Austin with the delivery. There's a deep drive to left center field, and that one may have the distance. Bounces off the wall, and the runner will hold up at second. Jalen Johnson with a 2-out double. His first hit of the ball game. Next up for the Rockets, Shea Thibodeau. After hitting a grand slam in the first inning, Thibodeau flew out to Dylan Garcia in the second. Once again, he bats with 2 outs in the inning. Here in the fourth, looking to bring Johnson home. Austin trying to get the Nighthawks through a scoreless fourth inning. First pitch, ball one. Austin, a deep breath on the hill for NPC. Hugh Walton ready for a pickoff play at second. Here's the pitch home. There's a deep drive. That one looks like it has the distance. It does. That's a 2-run shot. 9-2 SAU Tech. The second homer of the day for Thibodeau. No doubt about it when it left the bat. That scores Johnson. 6 RBI for Thibodeau on 2 home runs. Austin and the Nighthawks looking to stop the bleeding in the fourth. The Rockets have scored in each of the first 4 frames. The next batter is Carter Griffin. He's 0 for 2 today with a couple of strikeouts. First pitch, curveball, outside, ball one. Griffin awaits the pitch. Pankey gets set. On its way, ball two. The count is 2-0. On the right fielder, Carter Griffin. There's a ground ball. A 2-hopper. Can Waycaser field it in time? Sensley digs it out, makes the play, and the Rockets will go down in the bottom of the fourth. 2 runs come in on a 2-run shot. 9-2 SAU Tech. The Nighthawks come to bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in-person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Asher Hastings retakes the hill here in the bottom of the fourth inning after taking down the Nighthawks 1-2-3 in the third. We'll see the 5, 6, and 7 hitters do it for the home team. Spencer Sensley, Mason Pankey, Q Walton do it for NPC. 5 runs in the first for SAU Tech. They haven't looked back. 1 in the second and third, 2 in the fourth on a 2-run homer by Thibodeau, his second of the ball game. Like to say hello to Sophie on the broadcast. Mike and Eva watching from Lynchburg, Virginia, cheering on Dylan Garcia and all the Nighthawks. So glad to have you guys on the broadcast today. Thanks for tuning in. A rogue baseball gets away from the Rockets. Out of the bullpen. It's off the field. We're ready to resume baseball here. Sensley digs in after hitting an RBI sacrifice fly his first time up. The first pitch he sees, he'll swing through for a strike. Next pitch on its way. That one's going to bounce off of home plate for ball 1. Sensley gets set with the 1-1 count. There's a ground ball. Scooped by Edmonds. The throw to first. In time. That's the first out of the inning. Sensley retired for the second time. The next hitter will be Mason Pankey. Six consecutive Nighthawks retired since the last base runner. That was a walk by Waycaser back in the second inning. Pankey 0 for 1 on an unassisted ground ball to first base to end the first inning. Count is 0-1 on the Nighthawk catcher. That one bounces off of home plate, 1-1. One out in the inning, no one on. Pankey takes one up and in, ball 2. The sophomore catcher stands in. The 2-1 is fouled back to the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes on Pankey. On its way, there is a chopper. It's foul. Out of play. Just outside of the Rocket bullpen. The lights are on here at Majestic Park. As the temperature begins to cool, a breeze blowing in toward home plate. The count is 2-2. Curveball gets away from the pitcher, Hastings. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch, and there's a drive out to deep right field, and that's off the glove. Goes all the way to the wall. Pankey turns on the Jets, and he'll get the stop sign at second base. Pankey reaches in scoring position for the National Park College Nighthawks. That was a hard-hit, deep fly ball. And perhaps it may have been lost in the setting sun out in the right field. With Pankey in scoring position, that brings up Quaterian Walton. It's ruled a double by Pankey. And that's the second hit of the day for the Nighthawks. Walton is 0 for 1 after flying out to right field. The speedy shortstop takes his turn at home plate. Awaiting the first offering from Hastings. Here it comes, ball one. Hastings checks the runner, Pankey. Walton with a chopper, foul. Right down the first base line, crossing before the bag. And a new baseball will be issued. The count is 1-1. Hastings delivers. There's a foul tip. 2 strikes on Walton. Hastings has the one he wants. The 1-2 is fouled away. Back into the box is the Nighthawk shortstop. That one will get away, but reeled in by the catcher, Aycock, 2-2. Walton continues to battle at home plate. "70 pitches for Hastings today. No activity yet in the Rocket bullpen. Walton will strike out swinging. That's the second out of the inning. Next up for NPC, Josh Waycaser. Waycaser walked his lone time up. That was back in the second inning. Waycaser stands in, looking to bring Mason Pankey home from second. First pitch, ball one. Foul ball back to the screen, and that'll make it 1-1. Waycaser looking to straighten it out here. Curveball high and away, ball two. Dylan Garcia, the number 9 hitter, waiting on deck for the Nighthawks. The count is 2-1. That one taken down low for ball 3. A good eye by Waycasser, who now threatens a 2-out walk to put 2 Nighthawks on. NPC will take base runners any way they can get them. 3 balls, 1 strike, and a swing and a miss. The count is full. Waycasser looking to win the battle and bring Garcia to the plate. Payoff pitch incoming. Strike 3. Waycasser goes down, and so do the Nighthawks here in the 4th inning. We go to the 5th, 9-2 SAU Tech. More baseball next on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
The Rockets come to bat in the top of the 5th inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. So glad to have you with us this evening on the broadcast. Sun is setting here in Hot Springs. Hope you had a good day wherever you're watching from today. Jessica's on the broadcast saying, way to go, Shay, cheering you on from South Louisiana. Let's go, Rockets. Not a bad day for Shay Thibodeau. Grand slam in the first, 2-run bomb in the 4th, 6 RBI. He still has many at-bats to come in this one. And hello to Kelly in Benton, Kentucky, cheering on David Austin and the Nighthawks. David's back on the hill as we start the 5th inning. The Rockets have found offensive firepower in every inning thus far. Can they do it for 5 straight innings? Gabe Reed will be the hitter as we go to the 5th inning. Reed walked his last time up, scored a run in the 3rd. First pitch from David Austin, a swing and a miss, strike 1. Reed getting set in the batter's box for SAU Tech. Pitch on its way, taken low. 1-1 on the designated hitter. Austin has the one he wants from Pankey. On the outside, won't reach its mark. 2 balls, 1 strike. And there's strike 2, catching at the knees. So Reed stands in with an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Austin's next pitch, curveball just barely missing to bring the count full. Pankey gets set behind home plate. Payoff pitch on its way. Strike 3. Austin wins the battle against Reed. That's the first out of the 5th. A big punch out for the freshman hurler. That's his first strikeout of the day. The next hitter is Ashton Yarbrough. Reaching base twice today. A walk in the 1st, an RBI single in the 3rd. First pitch he sees, called strike one. Austin wheeling and dealing in the fifth. Another swing and a miss there as Austin gets the best of Yarborough. The first baseman quickly down in the count, 0-2. Austin looking for back-to-back Ks to start the fifth inning. Pitch on its way. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-2. That one's going to bounce off home plate, gets away from the catcher. No harm done with no runners aboard, 1-2. Austin has the one he wants. Pitch on its way, bounces in front of home plate. A body block by Pankey to keep it in front of him, 2-2. Winding and firing. There's a deep drive to center field. Garcia on the run near the warning track. Makes the grab, 2 down. Yarborough flies out for the second out of the inning. Here comes catcher Drake Aycock. Aycock is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He did walk back in the first inning. He's the number 9 hitter in the Rocket lineup. A deep breath from David Austin. Pankey gets set on the outside. The pitch is low at the knees. Ball 1. Curveball misses its mark there. 2 balls, no strikes. Austin winds and fires, strike 1. Finally getting what he's looking for there. 2 balls, 1 strike on Drake Aycock. Austin's ready. Pitch on its way, strike 2. Same play, same result. Austin looking to take care of the Rockets, 1-2-3 in the fifth. 2's on the board for SAU Tech. Pitch on its way, ball 3. A heavy heaving fastball brings the count full. Looking to win the battle here is Austin. Payoff pitch, ball 4. That results in a 2-out base runner for the Rockets, bringing up the top of the lineup. Cale Edmonds bats for the 4th time today. He's 1 for 3. A single and a run scored back in the top of the first. Austin checks the runner, fires home. Ball 1. Count is 1-0. That's going to be too low, ball 2. Cale Edmonds has made a number of great defensive plays. He's been busy at shortstop today. A lot of ground balls headed his way. 6 hits for the Rockets, 2 for the Nighthawks. There is a deep drive. It's into the gap. That ball's going to get down and go all the way to the warning track. The runner is going to round third. It will result in runners on the corners. That's the second hit of the ball game for Edmonds. Aycock advances to third on the play. That brings up Jake Dupre. Dupre is hitless today, but he did reach base in the first, hit by a ball. Scored a run on the grand slam. The Rockets were in jeopardy of going an inning without scoring. Dupre is going to try to fix it here. Ball on the dirt, ball 1. There is activity in the Nighthawk bullpen. The count is 1-0. The throw to first. Sensley with the catch, runner back in time. Coach Rich Thompson trying to get at least one more inning out of Austin, who's thrown 38 pitches today. Dupre at the plate for SAU Tech. And that one drops in perfectly for a strike call. 1-1. Runners with small leads at first and third. Throw to first. And a toss back to David Austin on the hill. A deep breath for the Nighthawk pitcher. The next pitch, popped up, foul ball out of play. And car dodgeball finally has its first victim. That one sounded like a doozy. Everybody looks over the wall to make sure it's not theirs. All body, no glass, though, at least we think. Count is 1-2. Runners will go. Ball 2, throw down to second by Pankey. Not in time. Edmonds in scoring position at second. 2's on the board for the Rockets. Austin looking to get the Nighthawks out of the jam. Here's the pitch. And there's a liner over to Walton, who makes the snag, and down go the Rockets. A scoreless inning, 9-2 SAU Tech, and the Nighthawks will try to chip away at the deficit when we come back on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Music is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
You smile, smile. When you smile.
In the bottom of the 5th inning, the Nighthawks will have their number 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Dylan Garcia, Josh Lumsden, Pedro Martinez. I'm Mark Oliver, sports information for Nighthawk Nation. So glad to have you with us tonight. Thanks for joining us. Want to say hello to Cheryl on the broadcast, cheering on Wesley Campbell and the Nighthawks. Watching in Mexico, Missouri. So glad to have you with us today. Thanks for joining in. There's a lot of Wesley Campbell fans in the ballpark tonight. Of course, Wesley Campbell played Fountain Lake football for a number of years, serving as the team's starting quarterback. Decided to hang up the football cleats his senior season to focus in on baseball specifically. Didn't have to go far from home to find his next baseball home right here in Hot Springs. Getting his basics and ready to pursue his dream of competing at the next level. Everyone's got a dream here at NPC. Dylan Garcia starts things off in the bottom of the 5th. He's 0 for 1 today, popping up to the shortstop, Cale Edmonds. Temperature continuing to drop here at the ballpark. A little breezy, a little cold. But that does not deter the fans in the stands here today. Despite the deficit on the scoreboard, they're ready to see a Nighthawk rally here at home. The count is 1-0. Hastings fires down low yet again, ball 2. There's a swing and a miss as Garcia was ahead of it. 2 balls, 1 strike. A deep breath from Asher Hastings. Outside, ball 3. The 3-1, outside, ball 4. The Nighthawk leadoff hitter is aboard. Dylan Garcia takes his base. And here comes the top of the lineup. Josh Lumsden is 1 for 2 today. Grounded out his last time up, had a single and a run scored back in the bottom of the 1st. One of just 2 hits today for NPC. With a runner on, nobody out. The Nighthawks looking to chip away, and there's a deep drive to right field. That ball has some oomph on it. It's caught at the wall. Reeled in by Carter Griffin for the first out of the inning. A great grab in right field. Retires Josh Lumsden and brings up Pedro Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout today. Small lead at first for Garcia. Martinez will take ball 1. The Nighthawk left fielder stands ready. And a throw over to first. The runner is safe in time. Hastings fires high in the zone, ball 2. There is a swing and a miss down low. 83-mile-an-hour fastball coming in from Hastings. The count is 2-1. The next pitch fouled away. Martinez getting a piece of it. 2-2 on the Nighthawk left fielder. Jimbo Bachelor on deck for the men in white here at home. Garcia ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. Throw to first. Not quite yet, and that ball goes away. Here comes Garcia to second. He's going to get the wheels over to third, but he's going to be held up. Garcia into scoring position for NPC. The Nighthawks are looking to score for the first time since the bottom of the first inning. Six unanswered runs. And down goes Martinez for the strikeout, out number 2. It's going to be 4 unanswered runs dating back to the first inning. Here comes Jimbo Bachelor. Bachelor hitless today. Hit by a pitch and balked in a run. Back in the first. First pitch from Hastings, a swing and a miss. Garcia with a small lead, and the step off to throw to second. And that's going to be issued a ball to the batter. 1-1. Bachelor ready and waiting. On the inside, takes ball 2. A staring contest between batter and pitcher. The 1-1 bounces low. I believe that's going to be a balk. It advances the runner to third. Second one issued today by Hastings. And a ball outside. Hastings fires another one. Strike 2. The count is 2-2. Way outside. Reeled in by Aycock, the catcher. The count is full. Jimbo Bachelor not afraid to draw a walk. One of the best to ever do it. Ranked 4th all-time in Nighthawk history with 53 bases on balls. Their 3-2 is fouled back to the screen. The DH fighting to stay alive. And there's ball 4. Bachelor wins his battle. It results in runners on the corners. Here comes Wesley Campbell. A 2-out walk for the Nighthawks. Garcia, the runner on third. Bachelor on first. There is activity in the Rocket bullpen. We may see a pitching change soon. Wesley Campbell walked in the first, grounded out to shortstop to end the third inning. He'd love to get some runs in for NPC here. The lights are on here in the grandstand. Babe Ruth Field, Majestic Park here in Hot Springs. You see Wesley Campbell there on your screen, getting his mind right for this at-bat coming up. The versatile freshman makes his way to the batter's box here at home. First and third call issued by Aycock. The catcher will get set behind home plate. Here we go. First pitch, ball one. Campbell pops that one up, and away, out of play. The count is even. Got time called as Hastings works to adjust his jersey on the mound. We're ready for baseball. Campbell steps back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on. The next pitch is on its way. That's a ball. Campbell looking for a pitch to drive here. Put it on the ground. And there's a deep drive out to center field. Will it stay in the ballpark? It's caught at the track. That takes care of the Nighthawks in the bottom of the 5th inning. 9-2 SAU Tech will go to the 6th here on the Nighthawk Network.
For 50 years, National Park College has been changing the lives of our students and their families to improve their quality of life and better our community. From GED courses to apprenticeships and bachelor's degrees, NPC offers the education students need to succeed. At NPC, we're here to nurture potential. Over 90% of our students receive financial aid, making education accessible without piling on excessive student debt. We're more than just educators. We're job creators, supporting 1,750 jobs in Garland County, propelling our state and region forward. Every dollar a student invests in an education at NPC is an investment in their financial future. We believe in the power of community, and our impact isn't just in the classroom, it's woven into the fabric of Hot Springs. Be a part of something transformative. Connect with our community and invest in the future. National Park College. Together we can continue changing lives for the next 50 years.
Back on the hill for a 3rd inning, David Austin for the Nighthawks. I'm Mark Oliver with NPC. 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Due up for SAU Tech, who leads at 9-2. Entering the 6th inning, we begin to look to the later stages here in Game 1 of what's ultimately a 3-game series. Games 2 and 3 will be in Camden on Saturday. Nighthawks will make the trip down to southeast Arkansas. Cooper McDaniel fouls one back to the screen, 0-1 in the count. McDaniel has singled, was hit by a pitch, scored twice, grounded out once. The 0-1, there's a slow roller over to Campbell, fielded at 3rd. The throw to 1st, Sensley with the stretch, 1 away. Next up for the Rockets, Jalen Johnson. He's reached base twice. He's scored twice in this one tonight. Most recently, a double and a run scored dating back to the 4th inning. Austin's first pitch drops away, ball 1. There's a foul tip to even it up, 1-1. Austin winds and fires the third pitch of the at-bat. Outside, ball 2. Two balls, one strike. At the knees, too low. 3-1. Johnson steps back into the box. Pitch from Austin on its way. Strike 2. The count is full on Jalen Johnson. Austin looking for a strikeout here. Couldn't get there. Ball 4 is the call. Johnson reaches base. His third time touching the bags today. And that brings up the hottest hitter for the Rockets in this one tonight. Shea Thibodeau, a grand slam in the first inning, a 2-run shot in the fourth. The lone blemish today was a fly out to Dylan Garcia in the second. He bats with a runner aboard, 1 out here in the 6th inning. Middle infield ready to turn to if Thibodeau can put it on the ground. Throw to first, Johnson back safely. That pitch comes in for a strike on the first offering of the at-bat against Thibodeau for Austin. The count is 0-1. Austin, a long look at the runner, fires home a ground ball. That's a fair ball. The scoop by Campbell. A laser across the field, not in time. Campbell did well to keep that one from going into left field corner. Thibodeau will reach base with a 1-out single. It pushes the runner Johnson to second into scoring position. And a pinch hitter will come in for SAU Tech. Hitting for Carter Griffin will be number 3, Jordan Knox. Griffin was 0 for 3. Knox bats for the first time today. Batting .310 this year. 13 hits, 7 runs scored, 5 RBI. Runners on first and second. Austin with a look at the runner. First pitch showing bunt, pulling back, strike 1. There's a little dinker. Foul ball on the bunt attempt, 0-2. Knox now forced to swing away, with the count favoring the pitcher here. David Austin would love to give a strikeout here, looking for number 2 in his outing tonight. The breeze continues to blow. Stepping off and throwing to second. Austin doesn't make the throw. Here's the pitch home. There's a swing and a miss. A big strikeout for Austin. That's the second out of the inning. So Austin will get the pinch hitter Knox And that'll bring up Gabe Reed, the designated hitter. Second K of the day for David Austin. First pitch of the at-bat drops low on Reed, ball one. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Austin looking for back-to-back scoreless innings defensively for Nighthawk Nation. There's the pitch. There's a liner. Scooped by Walton. Throw to second, force out made. That takes care of the Rockets in the top of the 6th inning. The Nighthawks come to bat, trailing by 7. Next on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
The Nighthawks have 12 outs to score 7 runs. Time's running out, but there is still time. Trailing 9-2 in this one. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. A new hitter, or a new pitcher, I should say, excuse me, for SAU Tech as we start the bottom of the 6th inning here at the ballpark. The hurler is Sawyer Pritchard. The sophomore makes his 18th appearance of the season, 2-1 with 2 saves, a .575 ERA, 42 strikeouts. The Rockets trying to rely on Pritchard to take them home the rest of the way. NPC has held the Rockets scoreless the past 2 innings. And they've turned off the offensive faucet, if you will. Time to chip away. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. Sensley, Pankey, Walton here in the 6th inning. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to hear from you, give you a shout out today. First pitch from Pritchard. Foul ball, a laser toward the Nighthawk dugout. 0-1 on Sensley. The hard-hitting first baseman is hitless today. Did have an RBI fly out in the first. But he's looking to start things off by getting on base. There's another foul ball, 0-2. Brian Rates out to reel in the foul ball, and his sunglasses for NPC. Won't be needing those for the rest of the night. There's a takedown low, ball 1. A good eye by the Nighthawk first baseman, Spencer Sensley. Pritchard gets the one he wants. There's a hard drive off the glove in left field. Sensley finally reaches for the first time today. The leadoff man is aboard for Nighthawk Nation. With Sensley up, that brings up Pankey. He doubled his last time up, 1 for 2 today. Sensley hoping that it's the start of a big inning for National Park College. Pankey awaits the first pitch from Pritchard. On its way, foul ball. Sensley with a tiny lead over at first. Pritchard fires home a swing and a miss for strike 2. The pitcher checks the runner, fires in, and a foul ball out into the parking lot. Pankey stays alive. 2 strikes on the Nighthawk catcher. The hoodies and blankets are out here at the ballpark. It's a chilly one, but a beautiful night for baseball here in Hot Springs. 2 strikes on Pankey at the plate. The pitch. There's a ground ball. And now they're going to look to try to turn 2. The force play at second. Pankey safe at first on the fielder's choice. The lead runner retired as Sensley heads to the dugout. 1 out. Q Walton is next for the Nighthawks. Pritchard gets the sign from his catcher, Aycock. First pitch of the at-bat, there's a ground ball. Hit to Edmonds at short. They're going to try to turn 2. They do. The Nighthawks are retired in the 6th inning. And we'll go to the 7th here at the ballpark. Now, hang on, excuse me. And this is going to come back. The ruling will be a foul ball. So new signs of life here for the Nighthawks. Walton's going to get another chance here. And he'll try to make the best of it here. Foul tip there. Wasn't a foul ball, with Pankey moving to second on the play. Did not get an explanation from the home plate umpire. And now both coaches are out to talk about it here. The catcher, Drake Aycock, slow to get up behind home plate. And it looks like Aycock will be okay. We're ready to resume baseball here. The hitter is Q Walton for NPC. Walton awaits the pitch from Pritchard. Check swing, did he go around? Yes, he did. That's going to be strike 2, apparently. And I apologize, I must have lost sight of the count here. With all the extra activity we've seen associated with this at-bat. There's strike 3 as Walton will go down looking. That's the second out of the inning. Josh Waycaser is the next hitter. A walk and a strikeout, that's Waycaser's day today. Mason Pankey, the runner on second for the Nighthawks. Ball 1 taken up high. Waycaser ready to drive and bring his catcher home. Pitch on its way. He swung at it down in the dirt. 1-1. Aycock set behind the plate. Pritchard winds and fires. Strike two. NPC trying to bring Pankey home. Looking for their first run on the scoreboard since the first inning. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on second baseman Josh Waycaser. Ball 3. A good take by Waycaser. The count is full. Dylan Garcia on deck should the inning continue. And that's going to be a pitch clock violation. Waycaser will reach on a base on balls. We've seen some flubs out there from the pitching core for SAU Tech. Waycaser will reach on the 2-out walk. Pankey on second, Waycaser on first. Dylan Garcia takes strike one on the first pitch he sees. Garcia walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1 with a line out to the shortstop. Strike two at the knees. The count is 0-2. A ball on the outside. Garcia trying to give a spark to this team offensively. The 1-2 bounces off the turf. Runners stay put. Aycock reels it in. 2's on the board. The top of the lineup is next. Josh Lumsden standing by. Ball 3 up high. The Nighthawks could load him. A big pitch is incoming. The 3-2 bounces off the turf. That loads the bases here in the 6th inning. Josh Lumsden comes to the plate with an excellent opportunity. Back-to-back walks issued by Pritchard. They're going to come talk about it. A meeting on the mound incoming for SAU Tech. The runner on third, Mason Pankey. Josh Waycaser on second. Dylan Garcia on first for Josh Lumsden. Lumsden is 1 for 3 today. You see Lumsden getting set. He knows a big at-bat's coming here. Pritchard's going to stay in. That's just the first meeting. If the Nighthawks were going to spark a rally, no time better than the present. Down 7 runs in the 6th inning. The first pitch is swung for the fences, but missed. 0-1 on Lumsden. We'll stay with the batter here. Ground ball, foul, 0-2. The runners are expected to go on the pitch. 0-2 on its way. Strike three. Lumsden goes down looking. And the bases will be left loaded in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. 9-2 Rockets on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
David Austin returns to the hill for Nighthawk Nation, his 4th inning of work in relief of Carter Gaston in this one today. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. No matter what happens in tonight's game, still a long series ahead. Games 2 and 3 on the road in Camden, Arkansas on Saturday. Doubleheader begins at 1 o'clock. SAU Tech also live streams its game to the Rockets YouTube channel. On game day, we'll have their live stream link posted for you on our social media channels, Nighthawk Athletics, on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Don't worry. We'll have you covered. Leading things off will be Ashton Yarborough. Top of the 7th inning here at the ballpark on a chilly Thursday night in Hot Springs. 8 hits for the Rockets, 3 for the Nighthawks. Austin's first pitch of the inning. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Opposite end of the plate, same result. Strike 2 on the heave from David Austin. Austin has the one he wants. Pankey gets set opposite end of the plate. There it is. That's a 3-pitch strikeout. And down goes the hitter Yarborough for the first out of the inning in the 7th. A big K for Austin. That's his 3rd of the evening. Catcher Drake Aycock will stand in for the Rockets, the number 9 hitter in the SAU Tech lineup. He's walked twice, struck out once. Ball 1. Austin has the one he wants. The 1-0, return to sender, a diving stop. No, it's into the outfield. A 1-out base hit. Aycock is aboard here in the 7th inning. The top of the lineup rolls around with Cale Edmonds making his way to home plate. Edmonds is 2 for 4 today. A couple of base hits and a run scored. And here comes Coach Rich Thompson. That may be it for Austin today. Trying to squeeze a little bit more juice out of his pitcher in this one. But we have a new pitcher coming for NPC. We'll have the new hurler for you in a moment here on the Nighthawk Network.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
For the 10th time this season, Jacob Claiborne makes his way to the Hill for National Park College in today's game. 9-2 SAU Tech, 1 out, 1 on. Claiborne, the sidearm hurler, the sophomore, position player turned pitcher. We always joke that Coach Rich Thompson, as a former MLB pitcher, an Olympic silver medalist, can turn anybody into a pitcher if he wants to. We saw it with former Nighthawk Josh Beasley coming in from the outfield. He pitches for the University of Arkansas Little Rock these days. Go Trojans. Once a Nighthawk, always a Nighthawk. Claiborne is a similar story. A unique sidearm delivery. Claiborne, a 6.30 ERA, 8 strikeouts this year. 10 innings of work. And he'll go to battle against the Rockets here in the top of the 7th. The batter is Edmonds, the leadoff hitter in the lineup. That pitch gets away. And heading for second is Aycock. The catcher is into scoring position, standing up. The count is 1-0 on Cale Edmonds. Edmonds at home plate awaiting the offering from Claiborne. He gets the sign from Mason Pankey. And there's a ball. Claiborne finds his spot as he fires that one right down the middle. Strike one as the pitcher looks to battle back 2-1. Showing bunt, pulling back. Ball 3 is the call. The runner on second is Aycock. 1 out. There is a pop-up. Out into the outfield. Dylan Garcia underneath it in center field. Makes the grab. Here's the tag. Nope. A laser from Garcia to Campbell. The runner will stay put. 2 down in the inning. Edmonds retired on the fly out. That brings up Jake Dupre, the center fielder. Dupre is hitless today. 0 for 3, was hit by a pitch in the first inning, came around to score. 9 hits for the Rockets, just 3 for the Nighthawks tonight. A swing and a miss. A beautiful off-speed delivery from Jacob Claiborne. The count is 0-1. Pankey gets set behind home plate. At the knees, strike 2. Claiborne can give the Nighthawks their third consecutive scoreless inning defensively. The 0-2, too high. Five runs in the first for the Rockets, including a grand slam. One apiece in the second and third, a two-run shot in the fourth. The bats have gone cold since then. There's strike three, and the Nighthawks take care of business in the top of the seventh. Time to stretch. The Nighthawks come to bat next on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Seventh inning stretch. Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. New pitcher on the hill for the SAU Tech Rockets. Having a great day at the plate with 2 home runs. Shea Thibodeau takes his turn on the mound for the Rockets. His 13th appearance of the season, a 2-2 record, a .425 ERA, 29 strikeouts for the sophomore. Thibodeau is going to go to bat against Pedro Martinez, Jimbo Batchelor, and Wesley Campbell for the home team. Great crowd still here in attendance. The hoodies are out. The blankets are out. No place you'd rather be on a Thursday evening in Hot Springs. No doubt about it. The throw down to second. We're ready for baseball. Martinez looking for his first hit of the contest tonight. Oh for 3, 2 strikeouts, 1 ground out is Martinez. He makes his way to home plate. The pitcher is Thibodeau. First pitch of the at-bat, ball 1. Thibodeau wastes no time in between pitches. Check swing up high, didn't go around. That's ball 2. Martinez back into the box, ready to rock. Here's the pitch. High, foul ball. No play to be made. Off the top of the grandstand here. A loud bang. 2-1. Martinez gets set. Takes strike 2. Thibodeau has the one he wants. 2-2 coming, and it drops above the shoulders. Full count on Martinez, the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nighthawks trail by 7 in the 7th. And a strike 3 up high. Martinez swings above the zone. He's retired. Jimbo Batchelor steps to the plate for NPC. 1 out, no one on. Strike 1. Second offering from Thibodeau. Sails away, 1-1. Thibodeau working very quickly off the hill here. Pitch number 9 of the day. High and away, ball 2. Another offering due up. Anthony's catching, Bachelor looking, strike 2. The 2-2 misses its mark. Another full count on a Nighthawk hitter here. Bachelor trying to win the battle. Thibodeau moving fast. 3-2, fouled away. Return to sender. Payoff pitch from Thibodeau. Strike 3. Hit Bachelor with the curveball. That's the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for the new pitcher Thibodeau. It's Wesley Campbell's turn. Campbell hitless today, 0 for 2, has a walk. First pitch, popped up high, foul ball off the roof. The count is 0-1 on the Nighthawk third baseman. That one's going to hit Campbell in the top of the helmet. He tips his helmet to the pitcher and makes his way down to first. Umpires are going to talk about it here. A warning issued to Thibodeau, the pitcher for SAU Tech. Campbell is aboard, hit by a pitch. Here comes Spencer Sinsley. High and away, ball 1. The series goes to Camden on Saturday. Thibodeau, certainly the offensive hero in today's game. As Sensley takes ball 2. There is a deep pop-up into the shallow outfield. Campbell's going to run it out. The catch is dropped. Campbell's safe at third. And that's why you run him out, ladies and gentlemen. Campbell turned on the Jets, now runners on the corners. The 7th inning stays alive. And a big opportunity for Mason Pankey to try to put some runs on the board for the home team. Over on third, Campbell getting some words of advice from his head coach, Rich Thompson. Campbell on third, Sensley on first. First pitch to Pankey, a swing and a miss. With 2 outs, the Nighthawk catcher steps in. Runner takes off for second. Deep fly ball into foul territory. Dropped. The at-bat will stay alive. It is a foul ball. Pankey will come back with the reset. The count will be 0-2. Back-to-back drop balls. SAU Tech certainly still in the driver's seat, leading by 7 late. The Nighthawks have had base runners, hasn't been the problem in this one. Even leaving the bases loaded 1 inning. 0-2 the count. Thibodeau looking for a strikeout here. Pitch on its way, there it is. Thibodeau with his 3rd K of the inning. That takes down the Nighthawks in the 7th. We head to the 8th at the ballpark. 9-2 Rockets on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We've reached the 8th inning in tonight's NJCAA Region 2 showdown in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. Jacob Claiborne gets his second consecutive inning out on the hill for NPC. He's faced 4 batters so far. 1 strikeout, 1 hit. He'll work to complete his warm-ups here. Looks like we've got the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. For SAU Tech, I believe we will see new hitters. We'll get you those numbers as soon as we can. Looks like Cooper McDaniel will be the leadoff man for SAU Tech. McDaniel has a single and a hit by pitch. He's scored twice. That was in the first and second innings, respectively. He's grounded out twice since then. Once to Q Walton, once to Wesley Campbell. Here he is here in the box, awaiting the first offering from Jacob Claiborne. On its way, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on the Rocket left fielder. Claiborne fires, inducing the swinging ground ball foul. 2 strikes. Claiborne misses his mark, reeled in by Pankey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Same place, same result, getting away from Claiborne. As he works with Mason Pankey to get it across the plate. There's a deep drive out to right field. Lumsden with a jumping grab, 1 away. McDaniel is retired for the first out of the inning. The next hitter, number 0, Jalen Johnson. The third baseman has reached base 3 times out of 4. A fielder's choice, a walk, and a double. Johnson stands at home plate. Claiborne's first pitch on its way, strike 1. One out in the inning, no one on. Claiborne fires. Pankey has to move to go get it, 1-1. Nine runs through the first 4 innings of action for the Rockets today. 5 in the first, including that grand slam by Thibodeau. Rockets have not trailed in this contest tonight. The count is 1-2 on Jalen Johnson. There's the pitch and a foul ball. The count is 1-2. Claiborne fires away. No chase. 2-2. And there's a foul ball. Johnson continues to work at the plate for the Rockets. Two-two pitch, fouled away. Claiborne looking to win the battle. Another foul ball here. "23 pitches for Claiborne since entering at the top of the 7th inning. The count remains 2-2. The next pitch on its way. Another foul ball. The next pitch is driven into the outfield. Johnson wins the battle with Claiborne, finds the gap between shortstop and third. A one-out single for the third baseman. The next hitter is now the pitcher, Shea Thibodeau. A single, a two-run home run, and a grand slam tonight for Thibodeau. He's responsible for 6 of the team's 9 runs. Pitch 1 is ball 1, down low in the turf on the offering from Jacob Claiborne. The runner is Jalen Johnson, held on at first by Spencer Sensley for the Nighthawks. The 1-0 delivery outside, reeled in by Pankey. The runner stays put. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. 2-1. Ball 3 on the outside. Thibodeau takes. Thibodeau looking to reach base for the 4th time today. The 3-1. That's going to be a strike call. Throw down to second. Johnson is safe. The count is full back home. Runner moves into scoring position. The Rockets have not scored since the 4th inning when Thibodeau hit a 2-run home run. Three and two. Claiborne's pitch off the glove. He'll try to make the play to first. Sensley makes the play for the 2nd out. A great recovery for Claiborne, who was able to deflect the line drive, stop it dead on the field, and make a play to Sensley. Johnson advances to third on the play. 2 outs in the inning. Knox will be the hitter for SAU Tech. Batting for the 2nd time tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The first pitch to him was ball 1. There's a slow roller ground ball scooped by Campbell. The play at first is made. A scoreless inning defensively for the Nighthawks, who head to the bottom of the 8th inning. 9-2 Rockets. More baseball next on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC has built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
9-2 Rockets. Bottom of the 8th inning in this 9-inning showdown here at the ballpark. I'm Mark Oliver. Good evening to you. Q Walton will start things off for the home team. 7, 8, and 9 batters due up for the Nighthawks. And we expect Walton, Waycaser, and Garcia to be those 3, barring any pinch hitters tonight. Thibodeau, the pitcher for SAU Tech. First pitch drops in for strike 1. And there's a deep drive by Walton out to left field, and that catch is made. 1 away in the inning. Walton retired for the 4th time tonight. Here comes Josh Waycaser. Waycaser has a couple of walks and a strikeout tonight. Base is empty, 1 out for the Nighthawks second baseman. First pitch from Thibodeau. Ball 1. Thibodeau gets the sign from Aycock. Next pitch on its way. Foul ball off the catcher's mask, 1-1. Count even, 1 apiece. Thibodeau ready to fire. Curveball drops away, ball 2. A good take by Waycaser. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Thibodeau fires. It drops in. A little bit too far behind the plate, 3-1. There's a liner up the middle. The scoop made at second. The turn, the throw to first. No, unable to dig out the play. Over at first base is Ashton Yarbrough. Waycaser is safe on the error. The Nighthawks have a base runner aboard. Time now for Dylan Garcia. The freshman has 2 walks and a pop out. I believe we'll see a pinch runner coming in. Here comes Evan Grissom. The sophomore from Texas will step in. 9 stolen bases in his Nighthawk career. Stepping to the plate is Garcia. Ball 1 up high. Thibodeau fires at the knees, gets the strike call. We're even, 1-1. Garcia digs in at the back of the batter's box here. Thibodeau's third pitch on its way. Strike called at the knees. Safe at second is Grissom. The count is 1-2. Grissom into scoring position for the Nighthawks. 1-2 getting away. Aycock able to reel it in, body block it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the lineup on deck with Josh Lumsden in the circle. There's strike 3. And Garcia has been tossed from the game. An ejection on the Nighthawks side. They'll be without their center fielder on Saturday, at least in game 1. 2 outs in the inning. Evan Grissom on second. Josh Lumsden coming to the plate. Lumsden is 1 for 4 tonight with a base hit back in the first inning. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The first pitch from Thibodeau away for ball 1. The 1-0 catches at the knees. Lumsden takes for strike 1. Lumsden stepping away out of the box. Thibodeau gets the sign. The 1-1 called a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. Thibodeau looking calm and collected up on the hill for the Rockets. Checking the runner, Grissom over at second. The 3-1 fouled away into the parking lot. The count is full on Josh Lumsden. Thibodeau looking for his second strikeout of the inning. There's ball 4. Lumsden heads on down to first. Pedro Martinez will be the next batter for National Park College. Grissom on second, Lumsden on first. 2 outs in the inning. Martinez is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts tonight. Strike 1 at the knees on the first offering from Thibodeau. Martinez will be the 10th batter Thibodeau has faced since coming in the 7th inning. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Shea Thibodeau taking his time, checking the runner. Pitch on its way, drops a little too low. Ball 2. Two one up high. Martinez could walk and load the bases here in the 8th. Jimbo Bachelor awaits on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4. Martinez finally breaks through, gets on base. That loads the pond here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Three base runners on an error and 2 walks. Grissom is on third. Lumsden on second. Martinez on first. Here's Jimbo Bachelor. The first pitch is high and away. Some signs of life in the Nighthawk dugout. The Nighthawks have had the bases loaded previously in tonight's game. Came up empty. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Another cut up high. Strike 2. Thibodeau trying to strand the Nighthawks with the bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Bachelor. Strike 3. The Nighthawks will leave him stranded again here in tonight's battle. We head to the 9th inning. 9-2 Rockets on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Music is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
You smile, smile. When you smile.
Ninth inning here at the ballpark. Jacob Claiborne on the hill for the home team. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you for going the distance with us in this one tonight. SAU Tech in the driver's seat with a win would make it a 2-game lead in that hunt for the 4th and final playoff spot out of the Eastern Division of Region 2 play, the Arkansas Division. NPC will have to turn around and get at least one, if not both, from the Rockets on Saturday. Nighthawks will be at home one more time this season. A week from tonight, that's May 2nd, ASU Mid-South comes to town. Sophomore night against ASU Mid-South a week from tonight. We're honoring 14 sophomore athletes for Rich Thompson's Nighthawks on fantastic Nighthawk careers. In the 9th inning, the hitter for the Rockets will be number 6. This is Jack Woolbright, the freshman. And he'll take strike 3 on 3 consecutive pitches for the K, recorded to Jacob Claiborne, 1 down. Ashton Yarborough bats next for the Rockets. A single, a walk, a strikeout, and a flyout. He'll swing at the first pitch he sees from Claiborne, strike 1. 2 strikeouts tonight for Claiborne, the sophomore. The count is 0-1. And he'll get a foul ball off of that one, 0-2. Claiborne gets the call from Pankey. The catcher gets set, the 0-2 on its way, and there's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts in the 9th. 2 down for SAU Tech. Drake Aycock is the 3rd batter of the 9th inning for the Rockets. He bats with 2 down. He has 2 walks, a single, and a strikeout tonight. Claiborne fires ball 1. The next pitch catches the corner, 1-1. Aycock stands tall in the box. The 1-1 from Claiborne incoming. And a liner back to the pitcher. Claiborne reels it in. Do you believe in magic? We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Nighthawks trail 9-2 here on the Nighthawk Network.
For 50 years, National Park College has been changing the lives of our students and their families to improve their quality of life and better our community. From GED courses to apprenticeships and bachelor's degrees, NPC offers the education students need to succeed. At NPC, we're here to nurture potential. Over 90% of our students receive financial aid, making education accessible without piling on excessive student debt. We're more than just educators. We're job creators, supporting 1,750 jobs in Garland County, propelling our state and region forward. Every dollar a student invests in an education at NPC is an investment in their financial future. We believe in the power of community, and our impact isn't just in the classroom, it's woven into the fabric of Hot Springs. Be a part of something transformative. Connect with our community and invest in the future. National Park College. Together we can continue changing lives for the next 50 years.
Well, Nighthawk Nation, this is it. Bottom of the 9th inning here at the ballpark. The Nighthawks trail by 7 runs. If there's any time for a rally, this would be the moment. And the heart of the lineup really due up for the Nighthawks as we go to the bottom of the inning. Wesley Campbell, Spencer Sensley, Mason Pankey. 3 power hitters in the 4, 5, and 6 spots. New pitcher for SAU Tech as we go to the 9th. It will be Jack Woolbright, who completes his warm-ups. We're ready for baseball here. Wesley Campbell will start things off in the bottom of the inning. Campbell's reached base twice, a walk and a hit by pitch. Still looking for his first hit tonight, with his former Fountain Lake teammates here in attendance still cheering on red. He'll look to start the rally. Ball 1. Woolbright gets the pitch he wants from Aycock. There's a foul ball on a laser out of play, 1-1. Woolbright takes his time. Pitch on its way, a swing and a miss. Campbell just behind it, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a pop-up out in the center field. Coming in, making the grab are the Rockets. 1 down. Jake Dupre on the catch. And Campbell is retired. Here comes Spencer Sensley. Sensley's reached base 3 out of 4 at-bats tonight. Or 2 out of 4, excuse me. Has a single and an error in his last 2 at-bats. Has a quick 2-0 count here in the bottom of the 9th. 1 out, no one on. Just past 9 o'clock here in the Spa City, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Ball 3 is down in the dirt. Woolbright has the one he wants. Pitch on its way. There's a deep drive. Out to center field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Catch is made. Dupre, back-to-back grabs out in center field. The Nighthawks are down to their final out. Mason Pankey is the last hope for the Nighthawks in the 9th. Pankey has reached base 2 out of 4 at-bats. There's a deep drive out to center field. Will it stay in the park? Yes. The catch is made, and this game is over. SAU Tech will win Game 1 of the series, 9-2, here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. We're back in a moment to wrap things up from the ballpark on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Final score, Rockets down the Nighthawks 9-2 in Game 1 of the 3-game series. The doubleheader moves to Camden on Saturday. NPC will play at 1 o'clock and right around 3:30 or so for Game 3 of the series. Next time you can catch the Nighthawks at home will also be the final time you can catch the Nighthawks at home this season. ASU Mid-South comes calling from West Memphis, Arkansas. Thursday, May 2nd on sophomore night. That'll be a 6 o'clock start right here on the Nighthawk Network. We'd love to see you at Majestic Park if we could, but if not, you can join us right here at np.edu/live. As we take a look at some of the final stats in this one, Carter Gaston gets the start for NPC, takes the loss on the hill, 7 runs on 5 hits over 3 innings of work, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks for Carter Gaston. The winning pitcher tonight will be Asher Hastings for the Rockets. Over 5 innings of work, allowing just 2 runs on 2 hits, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Offensive leader is Shea Thibodeau with a grand slam, a 2-run home run, also a single. Thibodeau finished 3 for 5 at the plate with 2 runs scored and 6 RBI. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here on the Nighthawk Network. Glad to have you with us, and we'll see you on the next Nighthawk baseball broadcast coming up on Thursday. Until then, feel free to like, subscribe, and get notified the next time we go live, and we'll catch you on sophomore night, 1 week from tonight, as NPC says farewell to Majestic Park here in Hot Springs. Have a good one. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time.